I'll be pre-testing the Spatha sword. I'm looking for the damage that it will do.
Alex, Kevin, congratulations. You guys are in the third and final round of this competition. All you need to do now is go home and recreate this iconic weapon from history. The Spatha.
This is a barbarian sword. I mean, Conan, seriously? I mean, it better have some power and some cutting damage because it's got a lot to live up to.
The Spatha was a vicious sword given to infantry during the Roman Empire. The double-edged weapon was used to inflict deep slashes and deadly cuts on their enemies, while the tapered tip was effective for thrusting. In the 3rd and 4th centuries, some of these Roman soldiers turned sides and became barbarians. They then used the Spatha in wars against the Roman Empire and eventually led to its demise. Ancient Rome continues to be the backdrop for blockbuster films like Gladiator, in which the Spatha can be seen wielded in battle.
Dave's Spatha is sharp, strong, and it's well balanced. And that's the whole thing I really am looking about a sword, is when I pick it up, am I going to be controlling the sword, or is the sword going to be controlling me? I should be the one to control the sword and say, you're going here because I say so, as opposed to you're too heavy, you're pulling me that way or this way.
Bladesmiths, welcome back to the Forge. You fellas have had 4 days at your home forges to work on your finale Spathas. Alex, how did it go?
I definitely managed to find my fair share of challenges, but went pretty well. My blade is about a 50-layer Damascus steel out of SK5 and 15N20 with a wrought iron guard and pommel inset, and I've got ironwood guard and pommel with a blackwood handle.
Kevin, tell us a little bit about your blade.
I made a blade out of 5160, and I made a pommel out of brass sandwiched with rosewood, and then I used tagua nuts to make it look like ivory, and then bronze stained sword itself.
Nice, that's why it's got that red appearance.
It does.
When I'm using the Spatha, I'm looking for the damage that it will do. The kill test is a collaboration between me and the director. So the first one, you want to cut right here, test the edge on a hard piece. Cut it through, right? On the thrust, dead on center.
Yes. Show me it going
Kind of,
in. Get in there for a second. A slow twist. You're ripping all the guts.
Ripping it out, okay.
Sliding it out.
During the pre-test with Dave's weapon, I'm able to gauge what to expect. Can we try again? What's the balance point of the weapon? How can one person move? Is it too heavy where one shot I gotta recover every time? Or it's a weapon that's, as I'm cutting and moving around, I'm able to do so in a functional way? Spatha!
Tip down. Tip down. The weapon.
Tip down. Second end up. Thank you.
You okay, guys?
Yeah,
Everything's good?
it's fun. By the time I make it to the competitors' weapons, I have an idea of what's supposed to do. All right, bladesmiths, your Spatha swords look amazing. But it's time to find out what kind of lethal damage they can do. To do that, I will take your weapon, deliver some killing slashes and blows on this more than willing ballistics dummy. Alex, you're up first. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
All right, Alex. First up, I can really appreciate the beauty that you have with your Damascus pattern right there. It really stands out. Very clean lines. The medial ridge you have on here, I can imagine how much work that takes to get it almost perfectly straight all the way through to the tip. Your tip is sharp enough to penetrate with a thrust and lacerate on the way out. And most importantly, it will keel.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, Kevin, it's your turn. So you ready?
Hell yeah.
Let's do this.
Alex's Spatha just destroyed that ballistics dummy. And now I'm feeling anxious, excited. So I got the adrenaline going.
Doesn't have a ridge, does it? Right, so no medial ridge on either side of the blade. It's one of the parameters.
Right.
Kevin, your blade must fall within our parameters in order to be tested evenly and fairly with your competitors. Your blade does not have a central ridge. That was a parameter that was outlined before we ever sent you home. And for that reason, you cannot be the Forged and Fired champion. Come on, my friend.
You know, it's just a bummer I can't see it tested. That's what I really want to see. I want to see how it holds up.
Nice work on that handle, brother.
Thank you, I appreciate it. When I was making it, it had the defined ridge in it. Just with the sanding and grinding, it just took more of it off. But this whole experience has been a blast. Congratulations. This isn't a loss. I'm coming home with a $10,000 experience.
Alex, you made a sharp and deadly Spatha. But not only that, you made something that is detailed and beautiful. Your attention to detail has elevated you to the title of Forged and Fired champion. Congratulations. Your title comes with a check for $10,000. Good job, brother.
This is pretty wild. I came here to challenge myself and put myself through a super rigorous test, and I came out on top, and it feels great. This $10,000, I'm actually gonna give it all straight to my parents. They supported me through college as I was learning bladesmithing, and they're both getting ready to retire, so this is all going to them.